and welcome to the CDO Magazine interview series. I'm Salema Rice with Accenture, and we are partnering with CDO Magazine, MIT CDO IQ, and the International Society of Chief Data Officers in a series of interviews. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with John Thompson, the Global Head of Advanced Analytics and Artificial Intelligence at CSL Behring, the second largest biotechnology research company in the world. John is an author, a keynote speaker, and innovator in data and AI technology. He is responsible for creating analytical products, applications, and services that drive change. So listen in to hear John discuss his evolution to Chief Analytics Officer and how he's using AI to make the world a better place. Welcome, John. It is great to have you with us today.
Hey, Salema. Great to be here. Thanks for the invitation. I'm really looking forward to the conversation.
So let's talk about some of the challenges. So what are some challenges that you're facing today as a leader in analytics? Maybe how you're addressing them, and then thinking about the future. How are you preparing the organization for the challenges that you think are going to be coming?
It's a great question, Salema. And again, you know these as well as I do, so please extend with your own reflections if you'd like on the end of this and end of my remarks. The biggest challenge I face right now is getting the message across and understood at a visceral level with C-level executives. There's a lot of the people that are older than I am, and I'm pretty old, that really never started their career with computers or analytics or data. So when you sit down and talk to them about being a data-driven, data-transformed, data-critical organization, they kind of look at you like, yeah, I think I have to listen to this person, but I really don't want to, and I'm not going to do anything after I'm done talking to him. So, it's an evolutionary thing that, there's a generation of leaders now, and not all leaders. I'm not painting everybody with a broad brush here, but there are a number of leaders that are, they're ready to retire, and it'll be exciting when they do, because we'll bring up a new generation of leaders that did start their career with computers and do understand data. So I think connecting with the C-level is very challenging at this point, but it won't last for very long. It's evolutionary.
There's, it's interesting. We just came off of the MIT CDO IQ event last week, and the survey that we do with MIT, we interviewed 180 CDOs, AOs, I should say, and I think talent and culture are still number 1 and 2 for multiple years in a row. Yeah. And which is just, when you think about value or technology or some of the other things that you would expect to be at the top, it's hearing that it's not surprising that, in a lot of the legacy companies still that, being able to change the culture in an organization that, wants to be data-driven, but are you really willing to do what it takes to become fully data-driven?
Exactly. And then your second question was, what are we doing about it? And every day I meet with these folks and talk to them and just try to push the agenda an inch forward every day. But I see more promise, when we're building the analytics and data organization, reaching out to universities like Michigan and Carnegie Mellon and I hate to say it, Ohio State even. We were teasing. I'm from Michigan. She's living in Ohio, so we're having some fun there. But we bring in interns as young as freshmen and undergraduates, and we work with them on capstone projects and co-op projects and internships, and I tell you, it's really exciting. Some of the kids that are coming through undergraduate and in their graduate programs, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, we do a lot to bring in younger people, and I'm working with the Mark Cuban Foundation on the AI boot camps. We ran one last year. I'm running 3 this year. We're reaching back as young as high school, and I hope we can get into the elementary schools to get kids to understand the value of data and AI and STEM. So while the upper level of the age brackets, I think, is a problem for us, the younger levels are just really exciting. So, like I said, it's an evolutionary issue. It will take care of itself.
I love that. I love the partnerships, and man, those the minds of the next generation. Like it's just I'm looking forward to some of the things that are coming in this space. So last question. I know, like me, you're very passionate about AI for good. And we want to hear, what are some of your favorite examples of where AI is being used today to help make the world a better place?
It's a great question, and we are both very passionate about it. I'm glad that you're on that journey with me. We did an application while we were at Dell with the University of Iowa Hospital Systems, where we built an AI environment that monitored patients on the operating room or on the table. And it gave surgeons feedback about the heat, the humidity, the procedure, the patient, the vitals. And it predicted if that patient had a higher probability of developing post-surgical sepsis. And over the 3 years that they used the system, it knocked down the incidence of sepsis by 74%. So it saved lives, it saved millions of dollars. The other one, real quick, that I'll mention is that we did an application with the national telephone carrier in Norway, Telenor. And they won, I think, 5 or 6 humanitarian awards because it made such a huge difference in the lives of villagers across the third world. So those 2 applications are very exciting.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much, John. It's been such a pleasure having you here today and joining me. Everyone, please visit cdomagazine.tech for additional interviews. And thank you again, everyone. Have a great day.
Take care. Bye-bye.